Hey Aquarius, I am your astrologer, Wonder Girl, taking you to new heights. Here is your weekly forecast for the week of Monday, May 7th to Sunday, May 13th, 2018. Now before I get started, I got two things. Uranus and Taurus happening May 15th, shaking up our lives, bringing major revolution on whatever part of your chart it's in, blowing it totally open. All right, and if you want to know what part of your chart it will be for your sign and how it might affect you, I am doing a live free webinar this Wednesday, May 9th at 8 p.m. Eastern, 5 p.m. Pacific time on Facebook. If that's something you're interested in joining, learning more about, please get the details down below in my description box to see me then and just talk all about Uranus and Taurus, okay? So that's what we've got going on there. Also, May 2018, we're here, we're living it. This week is one of the most intense weeks of this month. I'm not gonna lie, a lot of intense conversations coming up, a lot of frustrations happening. If you want to learn more about this week and about this month and what it's all about and how to handle it, please check out the recording of my May 2018 webinar at the link down below. There I can talk more candidly about things than I can here just because I'm pressured for time, and just because there are a lot of details that I talk about here that are different than what I talk about there. So if you're interested in getting a different perspective on what's happening, please click that link down below. Now, Aquarius, for your horoscope, we've got the sun on Monday of this week hanging out in Taurus, and that for you, Aquarius, is your 4th house of home and of family. So you're thinking a lot here about your home life, your family, how you can build more stability into your life, feel more comfortable or more stable, more so when it comes to home and family, or how you can feel like you're building something in your life that really resonates with you emotionally going on. Now on Monday, the sun, as it's in Taurus, is making a sextile over here to Neptune in Pisces, which is your 2nd house of money. Also of confidence, also of your gifts and skills and talents coming in. So I think what's going on Monday is that perhaps there's an opportunity for you to get more of an understanding of what you need in order to feel more confident at home, support a home financially, support yourself financially in a way that really resonates with you. That could come in. Maybe as well you're trying to figure out how you can better use your gifts, skills, and talents in a way that really resonates with you and others at home, okay? And I see it being a positive thing very early on, that you're starting to get more understanding of what exactly you need to support a home or family to feel better, doing the things you want in life in a way that's important to you, okay? So that's what's going on there. As that's going on, that really pretty aspect, though I think there's some difficult stuff kind of brewing under the surface in your mind, or some details that you need to take care of. That stuff has to do right here with where Mercury is in Aries in your 3rd house of talk and of communication, with the Mercury making a square to Pluto, and with Pluto in your 12th house of your insides and of your spirituality. So even though maybe you're getting more of an idea of what you need to feel better at home, to feel more confident in your life, to make more money, to support yourself, to do more of what really resonates with you emotionally, I think there's a lot of stuff just going on. Communication, either with yourself in your own mind or with other people. I think maybe it's stuff with your 12th house involved, hidden deep beneath the surface going on. Or maybe it's things from the past. You're trying to figure out, okay, well, I always used to do this in the past. This is the way things always were in the past. How can I now build a new foundation for my life? Be more comfortable in my life doing this other thing, since this is what I've always done. Maybe having to overcome some things from the past. Maybe as well there's just some blocks inside you. The 12th house is considered by the ancient astrologers the house of self-undoing. So maybe there's some thought patterns as well inside your own self that are limiting you from really beginning to build a foundation in your life that can make you feel more confident, that you're trying to beat, to work out, and to overcome, and to communicate more about with others, so that you can get the insights, the support, and the confidence you need to move on, okay? Some of these things from the past as well, maybe you're thinking about with Pluto involved, are financially related. Money, how am I going to make money? This is the way I've always made money. Can I make money doing this in a new way? And about your relationships. Who's on board with me? Who's not? Do I need to get over some relationships from the past that I can put my life in another place feeling more comfortable? So I think that's coming in early on this week. Could be a little intense. While that's going on Tuesday, a day later, we also have Venus here in Gemini in your 5th house of happiness, love, romance, and kids. Also in a square with Neptune in your 2nd house of money, of your gifts and skills and talents. So even though I think you're starting to feel much better about home, about money, I think you're working a lot of intense things out in your mind or about the past coming in, and I think there could be some confusion about what you need financially in order to be happy, about what you need financially in order to do something that you enjoy. Maybe you're confused as well about the gifts, skills, and talents that you need to bring more of what you love into your life. I think you're getting clarity on what you need emotionally to feel comfortable, but maybe it's just figuring out how to take the things that can make you emotionally comfortable and to get more excited about them, and I don't know, to bring more joy into your life could be the thing that's coming in. Okay. Coming on, and really needing to break through some confusion about your money and about your resources and about what you're good at so that you can really start to move forward doing more of what you love and building a foundation in life, doing the things you enjoy. All right, so that's the way I think I'm going to leave that and interpret that there. While that's going on, a day later on Wednesday, we've got the Sun in your 4th house and in opposition with Jupiter here in your 10th house of your career, your reputation, your social standing. So I think you're trying to be more comfortable in life. You're starting to get clarity on what you need to be more comfortable in life, work better with home and family, even though there may be some things from the past that you're talking about or that are coming back, even though there may be some things inside that are bothering you, even though as well there may be some confusion about what talents you can use to be happier. But I think you are thinking about how to feel more comfortable at home, and I think there may be some big changes perhaps that you need to make to your career, to where you see your life going, to your reputation, in order to make all of these things occur that you want, in order to be the most comfortable and the most happy in life. And I think what comes in on Wednesday, amidst all of these conversations and things that you're working over in your mind that may be a little bit intense, is you're trying to figure out, how do I change my career and where I thought my life was going so that I can now do something that really resonates with me emotionally, that I really like, okay, that I just feel like really gets me at my core and works better with home and family coming in. And I think you're trying to figure that out and really needing to work more with home and less with your career, and to change your career and your life direction to accommodate some of these things that you really desire deep down, okay? Happening on Wednesday. After that happens, on Friday and Saturday, the Sun in your 4th house then makes a trine with Pluto in your 12th house. So as to where there could have been some intense conversations at the beginning of this week in regards to your past, maybe some internal hang-ups too coming in, I think towards the end of the week, you start to get more understanding of what's going on, of how you can overcome the past, of what you're feeling. And I think you begin to transform yourself internally so that you really can create more of the home life that it is that you want, so that you really can create more of a foundation in your life that really resonates with you, okay? And I think you start to realize what you need to do or how you need to do it at the end of the week, after sitting with maybe some harder, some confusing stuff early on. Okay, so that's what I see happening there. As that's going on Saturday and Sunday, we also do have Mars in your 12th house in a square with Mercury in your 3rd. As well, bringing up still more conversations, working out more details, making things happen, especially in regards to your home and your feelings and your emotions and your family. Maybe the beginning of the week, right, you were trying to figure out how to bring everything together, how to step into a new foundation, a new home that your life is built on in some way. Maybe it was hard, and I think the end of the week, you start to finally just do it. Step into new chapters, do more of what you need emotionally, and start to go there, even if there's maybe still some things you need to communicate about that's going on inside you before you can move on, okay? Kind of an interesting week. I feel like this week we're coming to a point where we're like, I really do see it, like we're coming to a point in our lives where we're starting to feel like we're getting a little bit more stability, a little bit more understanding than we have previously at all this year. okay? And we're almost there, but there are still some things that are weighing on us that aren't quite right that I think we're trying to get rid of. And I think we're slowly understanding at the beginning of the week what needs to be done. We get more of an understanding at the end of the week what needs to be done, especially for you to build your life on a foundation that feels better, work better with home and family, and be more confident. But we're still not quite there yet. And I think at the end of the week, you start to have more of the conversations more swiftly, more aggressively, to try to get all those details in order so that you really can overcome the past, move forward, step into this new chapter, being more of what you want and feeling more comfortable, even if the process is a little rocky, all right? So that's what I see going on. I think if you can communicate and be more open about what's going on inside you, even if it's uncomfortable, even if there are some things that are confusing, it is going to help you with Mercury coming over Uranus in your 3rd house to communicate more freely about who you are, about what you want, to express yourself more authentically. All right, so I do see some good things coming in, even if there are some frustrations at the end of the week. Keep in mind, with Mercury on Uranus on Sunday, there could be some unexpected events that do occur, or some unexpected news that comes your way, but I think it's really meant to help you break free from an old life and realize how many new possibilities there are for you to express yourself, to communicate, and to work with people differently than you ever have before, doing something this time around that really, really gets you, that's coming in. And I think that's what you're starting to create by the end of this week, is a life that you feel more comfortable in based on something you really like that will allow you to express yourself more authentically. There could still be some things inside that you may need to work out. Maybe you're still not like wholeheartedly on board with this thing, or there's a part inside of you that maybe is still hesitating what is coming and what you're doing and these changes that you're making with Mars entering its shadow period in your 12th house. But I think you're going to be working those details out, especially with Mars going retrograde here in the next 2 months. You're going to be working those details out, and if you don't feel quite okay with where everything is going yet, to not be afraid. Keep moving in the right direction, and you will work all the other stuff out inside later so that you really can transform yourself to be this new person, doing things perhaps differently, okay? So that's what we've got there coming in. Your card for the week is the Ace of Swords, reverse. This card to me, conversations, especially with this card and your 3rd house going on, may be hard this week, communicating about what's happening, feeling like it's hard for you to get clarity, more confusion than clarity going around, especially the beginning of this week. And I think this card is saying, don't be afraid to have the conversations that you need. Don't be afraid to ask the questions, to gather the information that you need to get that clarity, okay? Don't be forceful about it, but, ask the questions that you need. Get the information that's going on. Maybe this to me is also a search for truth, maybe needing to dig deep this week as well to figure out what you really feel beneath the surface and what everyone else really feels, so that you can begin to move forward. And I think if you can gather more information, explore your options, okay? Think about things in your mind. It will help you by the end of the week to find more of the clarity you want and need, to get more of the insights, more of the breakthroughs when Mercury conjuncts your ruler, so that you can understand what you need to do, all right? So that's what I've got for you this week, Aquarius. Thank you so much for watching my horoscope. If you like it, please like it on YouTube, subscribe to my channel, share it with your friends, and I will talk to you later.